What's going on there, YouTube? Enjoying this build already in progress. Just started building. I've been thinking about making a video, but I'm to the point now where I should go ahead and start. Making a tube bumper for the Blazer. After my drive in Colorado, Blazer did really well. A little bit sketchy at side hilling, so I think I need to shave some weight. Mainly I need tire foams, which I still haven't resolved. But I wasn't real happy with how my swing out tire bumper came out, because that's not for this body, it's for Delon 2 D110 or D90. So it didn't quite line up right, stuff didn't fit right. So I've had this idea for a long time. I almost did a Baja Blazer build a while ago, but I never did work out a chassis that would work for the idea that I had. But I had these ideas for a rear bumper, and I'm going to go ahead and make it, and we'll see how it looks. So you can see here I've already got two tubes, and they are brazed together. I'm about to try and braze a plate to the back, and then I'll have to braze another plate with some tubes to this to mount it off of the rear cross member that's on the, I guess that holds up the fuel tank on the Blazer platform. So, yep, I just wanted to catch y'all up, and I'm going to go ahead and get back to brazing here as soon as I can get this plate where I need it and to stay. Magnets are not cooperating at the moment. They don't want to play nice with each other. Got too many different kinds. I need it at a little bit of an angle, so it'll stay right there. Usually I'll get it right where I want it, and then once it gets hot it shifts, or the plate that I'm welding on or brazing on shifts, and it screws everything up. But I think I'm going to give that a shot. I got to make sure I am centered. That is as close as it's going to get. I'm going to get the brazing. Alright guys, I went ahead and did the top. I just did 3 spots. I know it looks kind of rough right now, but once it cools, we're going to move on to the it's still moving around. We're going to move on to the mounts. I've got to do some measurements on how far back the mounts need to go. I've got to cut another plate, or another flat bar stock of steel, and cut some tubing and try to connect the two. Hindsight, I could have done this differently, but hindsight's always 20/20, so we're just going to roll with it. Once I get it all brazed up, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in the sandblasting cabinet and give it a little bit of glass bead work and smooth it out and make it look better, and then we'll see how it looks from there. Alright guys, so I'm trying some different techniques. I got some ideas. Last time I did a bumper from viewers, from you guys, and so what I've done here is I've drilled my holes in line to where they need to be on the cross member on the Trailfinder 2 frame, and I went ahead and put some scale bolts through, and then I've used a piece of cut brake line which will thread onto an M3 screw, which is what I'm using. It's a zinc coated M3 scale bolt from Locked Up RC. So it kind of holds itself in place. I just set the angle right, and I went ahead and brazed it on to the back plate. Once this cools, I'll cut this one down to length, and then wherever I cut it will be flattened, and I can thread it onto the other side, and then I can braze it on. And then I can figure out how long exactly they need to be, and I can try to mount them up to that rear cross member on the Trailfinder 2 frame. So let this cool and we'll come back. Alright guys, I got it brazed up, got it drilled, and I went ahead and sandblasted it. Now it's off to paint. Hopefully it comes out alright. Hopefully it fit on straight too. With all this kind of stuff, it get a little warped from the heat. So it's not perfectly square like it was when I started, but I'm hoping I've got my marks right. and it'll line up straight. Give you a quick look here of kind of the look I'm going for. That's kind of what I'm hoping. We'll see how it fits once I get it bolted on after we paint it. Alright guys, after many hours of waiting on paint to dry, this is what I got. It's painted so-so. It got dark on me. See, it kind of wraps around the side. I'll get you better. Wraps around the side and angles down a little bit. I could probably still move it back closer to the truck a little bit. I have to mess around with my spacers. I got my plate stuck on there. Hopefully I don't lose it. It's kind of just taped on there, so fingers crossed. But much more streamlined. It's more efficient. Hopefully it shouldn't catch on too much, but it probably will. It always does. Just kind of sticks out there. But anyways, thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned for more.